So good morning. Today we will discuss some more problems about Rolle's theorem. What is Rolle's theorem? Fx is continuous in closed interval AB, differentiable in open interval AB, f of a is equal to f of d. Then there is a c in open interval AB such that f dash is equal to 0. You see our first question. F of x is equal to f of x is equal to x into x squared minus 1 in closed interval 0 1. And x into x minus 1 the whole squared, it is a polynomial function. So it is continuous. And f dash x means x into x minus 1 the whole squared. You have to differentiate first function into derivative of second plus second function to derivative of first. So this is 3x squared minus 4x plus 1, which is existing open interval 0 1. And f of x is x into x minus 1 the whole squared. What is f of 0? 0. F of 1 is also 0. So f of 0 is equal to what? F of 1. So now all the conditional Rolle's theorem are satisfied. So we can write there is a c in open interval 0 1 such that f dash c is equal to 0. So f dash c is equal to 3c squared minus 4c plus 1. So 3c squared minus 4c plus 1 you have to factorize using middle term factorization. So you are getting c is equal to 1, c is equal to 1 by 3. So which is c is equal to 1 by 3 is a number between 0 and 1. So hence Rolle's theorem is verified. Second question. F of x is equal to sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x in closed interval 0 pi by 2. You know sin x and cos x are continuous function. Similarly, sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x is also continuous. So it is a continuous function in closed interval 0 pi by 2. Now f dash x, sin raised to 4x derivative is 4 sin cube x cos x. Cos raised to 4x derivative is 4 cos cube x into cos x derivative is minus sin x. Now what you have to do? Now it will be 4 sin cube x cos x minus 4 cos cube x sin x. Take 4 sin x cos x common, then bracket it will be sin squared x minus cos squared x. Sin squared x minus cos squared x, you can write it as 1 minus of cos squared x minus sin squared, because minus you take it here. So cos squared x minus sin squared x is what? Cos 2x. And this 4 sin x cos x you split into 2 sin x cos x into 2. So 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x. So minus 2 sin 2x into cos 2x. What is minus 2 sin 2x cos 2x? Minus sin 4x. Because 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x. So this sin 4x, it will clearly exist in open interval 0 pi by 2. So fx is differentiable in open interval 0 pi by 2. F of 0 is what? Sin raised to 4 0 plus cos raised to 4 0. Sin 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1. F of pi by 2 is sin raised to 4 pi by 2 plus cos raised to 4 pi by 2. Cos raised to 4 pi by 2 is 1. The cos raised to 4 pi by 2 is this is 0, this is 1. So f of 0 is equal to f of pi by 2. So we can write what there is a c in open intervals 0 pi by 2 such that f dash c is equal to 0. F dash c 0 means minus sin 4c 0. Minus sin 4c 0 means sin 4c 0. Sin 4c 0 means 4c is equal to what? N pi. C is equal to what? N pi by 4. And you know C in when n is equal to 1, what will happen? C is equal to pi by 4. So this pi by 4 is a number between 0 and pi by 2. So Rolle's theorem is verified. Next, f of x is equal to log x squared plus 2 minus log 3 in closed interval minus 1 plus 1. So f of x is what? Log x squared plus 2 minus log 3. What is f dash x? 1 by x squared plus 2 into 2x minus 3. Log 3 is a constant, derivative 0. So 2x by x squared plus 2. This is existing in whatever it is, minus 1 1. If it is putting 0 also, what is the denominator will be 2. So there is this first derivative existing in open interval minus 1 plus 1. So fx is differentiable in open interval minus 1 plus 1. And the first one is what? A logarithmic function, it is continuous. And f of minus 1, log 3 minus log 3, 0. F of 1, log 3 minus log 3, 0. F of minus 1 is equal to f of 1 is equal to 0. So all the condition of Rolle's theorem are satisfied. Therefore, there exists a C in open interval minus 1 plus 1 such that f dash c is equal to 0. That is, what is our f dash c? 2x by x squared plus 2. So 2c by c squared plus 2 is equal to 0. Anyway, if a fraction 0 means numerator is 0. So 2c is 0. So c is equal to 0. Therefore, Rolle's theorem is satisfied because 0 is an element number between minus 1 and plus 1. Next, mean value theorem problem. So what is mean value theorem? Fx is continuous on closed interval AB, differentiable in open interval AB. Then there exists some C in open interval AB such that f dot c is equal to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. So f of x is equal to 1 by 4x minus 1. So anyway, what is it? It is an algebraic function. It is continuous. And derivative. 1 by x derivative is minus 1 by x squared. So 1 by 4x minus 1, what is derivative? Minus 1 by 4x minus 1 the whole squared into 4x minus 1 derivative is what? 4. So minus 4 by 4x minus 1 the whole squared. So whatever the value, here it will exist. If suppose if it is x is equal to 1 by 4, then only this will be 0. But this 1 by 4 is out of this 1 by 4. Open out of close open interval 1 by 1 4. So function is differentiable. So what we can say, there exists C in open interval 1 4 such that f dash c is equal to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. So minus 4 by 4c minus 1 the whole squared is equal to f of b f of 4 minus f of 1 by 4 minus 1. So simplifying, you are getting c is equal to minus 1 plus or minus 3 root 5 by 4. So which value we will take? 1 plus 3 root 5 by 4. It belongs to open interval 1 4. Hence LMB verified. Hence LMB verified. Next, f of x is equal to x cube minus 2x squared minus x plus 3. Being an algebraic polynomial, f of x is continuous in closed interval 0, 1. F dash x is what? 3x squared minus 4x minus 1, which exists in open interval 0, 1. As the all the conditional Lagrange's mean value theorem is satisfied, then there exists at least one point C in open interval 0, 1 such that f dot c is equal to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. So what you are getting? C is equal to 1 by 3. C is equal to 1 by 3 means what? It is a number between 0 and 1. Hence, mean value theorem is verified. Next, f of x is equal to sin x minus sin 2x. So sin x and sin 2x are trigonometric function and they are continuous in their domain. So fx is continuous in closed interval 0 pi. F dash x is cos x minus 2 cos 2x. It will exist. Whatever the value in between 0 and pi, that will exist. There is no defined terms in between open 0 and pi. So fx is differentiable in open interval 0 pi. Since the above condition are satisfied, then there must exist at least one point C belongs to open interval 0 pi such that f dot c is equal to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. So what is our f dot c? Our f dot c is cos c minus 2 cos 2c. This is equal to what? This will be cos, after simplifying you will get a 4 cos squared c minus cos c minus 2. This is a quadratic equation in cos c. So you have to apply quadratic formula. Cos c is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. So you are getting 1 plus or minus root 33 by h. So both the value will be in, that is c. Cos inverse is cos inverse 1 plus or minus root 33 by 8. It is whatever the value. 1 plus root 33 means approximately what is it? Root 33 6 or 5.5. So 6.5.5 by 8. So 1 plus 5.5 is what? 6.5. 6.5 by 8. 6.5 by 8 is approximately what is it? 0.8 something. 0.8. Cos inverse 0.8. Cos inverse 0.8 means what? You know, cos 0 is what? 1. Cos pi is what? Minus 1. So this is in between 1 and minus 1. Okay. Similarly, 1 minus 5.5 by 8. That means minus 4.5 by 8. Minus 4.5 by 8 also approximately what are minus 0.5. That will be also in between 1 and minus 1. So Lagrange's mean value theorem is verified. Now f of x is equal to root of 25 minus x squared. So root of 25 minus x squared is positive root of 25 minus x squared. So what is it? It is continuous. And f dash x find out. Then it is existing in open interval 1 5. This minus x by root 25 minus x squared is existing in one open interval 1, but it will not but exist in closed interval 1 5, because closed interval 1 5 means what 1 and 5 are including. If 1 and 5 are including, 25 minus 25 what 0. So denominator 0 means it will not exist. But this is open interval 1 5, so it is existing. Since the above condition are satisfying, what we can say, f dash c is equal to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. So minus c by root of 25 minus c squared is equal to, you are getting what, root of 6 by 2. So what you are getting, c squared is equal to 15, c is equal to plus or minus root 15. You take only root plus root 15. So c is equal to what, plus root 15. Root 15 belongs to what, open interval 1 5. Hence Lagrange's mean value theorem verified. Next one, find a point on the curve y is equal to x minus 3 the whole square, where tangent is parallel to the chord joining the points 3, 0 and 4, 1. So what is our function? F of x is equal to 2x minus x minus 3 the whole square. It is a algebraic polynomial. So what we can say, function is continuous. Now f dash x is what, 2x minus 3. Then it will exist. 2 into x minus 3, 2 into x minus 3 will exist. Then there exists a point f dash c is equal to what? F of b minus f of a by b minus a. So what you are getting? C is equal to what? 7 by 2. So actually c is our x. We have to find out a point on the curve in which tangent is parallel to the chord joining the points 3, 0 and 4. So when you take this c as x, x is equal to 7 by 2. What is our y? Y is what? X minus 3 the whole square. X minus 3 the whole square means what? 7 by 2 minus 3 the whole square. That is 1 by 2 the whole square. 1 by 2 the whole square is what? 1 by 4. So y is equal to what? 1 by 4 is getting. So what is the coordinate? 7 by 2, 1 by 4. The same problem you can do like this also. Without applying Lagrange's mean value theorem, you find out dy by dx. What is our dy by dx? Dy by dx is 2x minus 6, and slope of the line joining 3 0 and 1 4, 3 0 and 4 1, what is the y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So what is it? 1. So you know this tangent is parallel to the chord joining 3 0 and 4 1. So slopes are equal. Slopes are equal means you can write what 2x minus 6 is equal to 1. 2x is equal to 7. X is equal to what? 7 by 2. This way also you can do. Okay. You note down all these problems. Thank you.